What's up, YouTube? Khaymann here. Hope everyone's doing excellent today. I know I am. And welcome back to Wurm Unlimited. As you can see, we are coming back to you under the cover of darkness. I just wanted to show something really quick off. If you're anything like me, you've probably been out gathering your butt off and have got an inventory completely full of stuff. So let me show you exactly what I do with all of my stuff. I've been dropping everything, these items on the ground. All of these are the different types of spices that you can make food with. And then over here, I have another thing of just junk that I've gathered throughout the way. But what we want to do, anybody that wants to can come by and just take this stuff. And we don't want them to take our stuff. So what we are going to do is going to go ahead and set up our tent. I'm right outside of town. As you can see, there's the town right there. So we're really close. It's a blood moon tonight, which is pretty awesome. I love it. Check this out. So if you hover over the moon, it'll tell you exactly which moon it is, which is really awesome. It'll tell you the jackal. And then here's the other moon, which is Sirius, I think is what it's called. And I think there's one more. I can't remember. But yeah. Anyways, let's continue on with what we're doing. So you should have a tent in your inventory. Go ahead, right-click on that tent, get inside of the tile that you want to place it on, and then just drop on ground. Basically, what that's going to do is give you a temporary housing location. It's very, very basic. It's going to do a couple of things for you. One, you can store a little bit of stuff inside of it, in which is just absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to transfer all the things that I want to keep in here. My garlic, my potatoes, my pottery bowl, my coins. I found some more coins, which is amazing. I need to go drop those off. Keep the rope on you, or keep one rope on you, I would say. And I'll explain that here in a minute why. I haven't really done a whole lot of off-camera work as of yet. I was out just gathering stuff, just like I told you all to do, which is the best thing in the entirety of the world. I did download a bit of a key binding option, and which you can download for yourself. It's an amazing, amazing thing. Look at this. All right, so I want to go out and forage and harvest. I can just click on the ground and then press X and C. That's it. Done. All right, I don't have to go over here and just keep on pressing that. I just click on the ground, X, C. Click on the ground, X, C. And it'll pretty much just do it. I love this key binding. I'll throw a link in the down there for you. If you get a little bit lost on how to do it, just either leave me a comment and I'll explain for you, or I'll just, if I get enough comments or requests for it, I'll just make a video on showing you how to do it. It's pretty simple to do. You just have to go into your folders and replace one thing, and then copy over a couple of other things. So it's pretty simple to do. So what I'm going to do, like I said, it hasn't been too terribly long since I last left you. My skills aren't quite where I'd like them to be. My longsword skill is still below 10. I want to get that to 10 to 15, if at all possible. The same with the rest of my combat skills. Medium wooden shield, 10 to 15. And then both are foraging and botanizing to 10 to 15, and then natural. And then I think that's about it. Is you just want to get those items to 10 to 15. You're going to want to get your shield to 10 to 15, your swords to 10 to 15, whatever type of sword that you're using. I'm using longsword, so I want that one to 10 to 15. And then wooden shield, I'm using this one, 10 to 15. And then let's see here, what else is it? There's one more. Let me try and find it here for you. The foraging and botanizing, the same, 10 to 15. And then your fighting, right here, your fighting style, you want to get to 10 to 15. I typically go with normal fighting, and how you do that is right here in your fighting options. You can go aggressive, you just click on it, defensive, or normal. And I like to do normal, just because it's an easier flow. So that's best for me personally. You can decide which one you want. They each have their bonuses and their drawbacks, so it's completely up to you. So get those items up to 10 to 15, and then once I get those up, I will BRBs. So BRBs. Welcome back, everybody. So as you can see, I am in a fight with a pheasant at the moment. I just wanted to bring you back and show you a little bit of the fighting real quick in case you were curious. This is pretty much it. You click on the animal that you want to fight, and you just let it go. You select the combat style that you want, and it'll show up some things right here. See, an old pheasant clawed me just a tiny bit, but pretty much I killed it pretty easily. After you fight something, you want to take your carving knife, right click on the body, and then butcher. This will do a couple of things. This will up your skills in cooking, in which will be amazing for later on. And it will also give you meat for whenever your bonus is out, that you can cook up. So it's definitely something that you want to do. And then after you harvest up the meat, go ahead and bury it. It's just a polite thing to do. That way you don't leave bodies laying around all over the place. So I'm just going to go ahead and bury this up. See, my butchering skill went up to 4, and which is an excellent thing. You want that up as high as you can, because later on we're going to need to have a pelt for improving our weapons and armor and our carts and stuff like that. So we're definitely going to want that kinds of stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to carry on. I'm out exploring, looking for a good place to live. So BRBs. Welcome back, everybody. So I believe I have found the spot where I want to live. This is a beautiful location. It's got tar right down the river, just a tiny ways down there. It's got clay literally right here, as you can see. It does not have a mine anywhere close by, unfortunately, so we will have to make one, but it's got a couple of really good locations that we could make one. Like right here, and then right over here. We can go prospecting up there for a mine. Another bad thing about the location is it's kind of infested with creatures, but that's not that bad. And then one more thing, let me bring up the map for this part. So, where we spawned in at is right here. Where I am at is way over here. So it's really far away from where we spawned in. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to need to go ahead and commit suicide. Get back to over there so that we can get all of our stuff that's over there, bring it over here, as well as a whole bunch of iron to bring with us. The way I plan on doing this, bringing everything over, is if you look on the map, right here is where we are. We can either bring a small raft, in which is really cheap to make, around here and over to here. It's going to be a slow method of doing it, but it's probably going to be our best bet, and we'll be able to carry a lot more stuff on the small raft than we will be able to on our person. So weight-wise and just overall item-wise. Weight-wise is the main concern. So let me show you what I plan on making real quick. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. As you can see, I've been in a couple of fights. I've actually managed to take down a couple of bigger game things. My skills are doing pretty well. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. I have an 18 longsword. My shield is at 11.65, which is really nice. Oh, excuse me. My foraging and botanizing, I've been doing more exploring than I have anything else. And once I got a certain distance away, I didn't want to do a whole bunch of botanization and foraging in case I found some good stuff and then died, then I would have to go back and get all of that. So I didn't think that was a good idea. So yeah, that's that. My first aid went up just a little bit, but other than that, for the most part, it's everything else has stayed the same. My fighting skill went up as well. Let me find that real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Fighting right here. So my nope, nope, nope. Here we go. Normal fighting is 11.92. So I'm pretty good. I have reached the goal for the most part for my fighting. It is now above 10, in which you should definitely try and do as well. If you are trying to play this game before you start to settle down. Because taking out these bigger creatures, like these spiders that you see in front of me, those things are going to be tough. And I do mean really, really tough. Probably what we're going to have to do is, I don't know, actually, is maybe just drag them away from our area as we're building and stuff until we get more established. And hopefully eventually get a guard tower up. That's going to be a little bit further down the road. So right now we do not have the capabilities of building a guard tower. In fact, let me show you exactly what that involves. Let's see here. Guard tower. It requires masonry, first of all, and we have no skills in masonry whatsoever. Our masonry skill is at 1. And then it takes 100 planks, 100 stone brick, and 100 clay, in which is not cheap at all. And it takes 1 stone brick and 1 clay to build. 1 stone brick is made with the stone chisel and rock shards. So once we start building out our own mine, that'll be a lot easier to start doing that. But that's much, much later on. For right now, we're just going to have to make trips back and forth on either a raft or some sort of boat between us and the closest mine, which I have no idea where is. We'll just have to look around for a bit and try and find it. So I'm going to go ahead and commit suicide. I know I'm going to lose them skill points, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I don't have the nails or the iron here in order to make a raft to sail back. So I'm just going to commit suicide right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to lose almost everything on me, but that won't be too terribly bad. My backpack and then the extra stuff that I've found, which is my wimp and stuff like that. So it's not awesome, but it's... So there we go. We committed suicide. So we have several different locations that we can choose from spawning at. I really wish I would have taken my tent with me now, because this would have been so much easier. If you're doing exactly what I'm doing, take your tent. Don't leave it at spawn. Take your tent. So, and as you can see, I didn't lose all of my stuff. I got to keep a lot of my stuff, including my armor that I have on. So that's not bad. Let's go ahead and spawn at Battlestone. There we go. Let's go ahead and equip all of our stuff here. Just equip all. Equip, and equip, and equip. There we go. That's our sword, shield, everything. Okay. So what do we need to do now? Let's see what we lost. Body decreased to 19. Body strength decreased to 19, and body decreased to 19. Yeah. So that's not exactly the most favorable of things. I'm gonna come right over here and grab some food and water from our friendly neighborhood bartender. So what are we gonna do now? Now what we're going to do is we are going to go mining. What we need, there we go, awesome, all filled up. What we need to do, oh, a little dialogue box saying that I died. It's the first time I've died so far. So, yeah, we can still go get our loot back. Anyways, as I was saying, what we need to do is we need to do some mining. We're going to need quite a few different things. We're going to need nails. We're just going to need a ton, and I do mean an absolute ton of iron. First thing I want to do, though, is build a raft. So in order to build a raft, let's take a look and see exactly what we are going to need again. Just a basic raft. Here we go, small raft. We are going to need large nails and planks. Looks like 8 total of large nails, 4 total planks, and 4 total logs, which isn't horribly bad. We can definitely do that. That is not an obstacle at all whatsoever. So the first thing we need to do is come right on over to and grab some wood. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up everything wood-wise, or no, actually I'll show y'all how this crafting mechanic works. That might be a better idea. So what we're going to need to do is let's go ahead and get our hatchet ready. I'm going to click on wood because that is the one that we want. See, eventually we're going to want to make one of these, but that is much, much further. We are nowhere close to the skills that we're going to need to build that bad boy up. Most of the time, whenever you go out and you start harvesting trees, you want to replant the trees that you harvest, twofold. But unfortunately, we do not have the skills in order to do that at the moment. So all I'm going to do is just chop down a couple of trees. And all you do, it's the same as foraging or gathering. You just select the place that you want to chop down, and then you chop it down. Luckily, if you're using the same stuff that I am right now, it's pretty easy. You just press X a couple of times, the tree is felled, and then we chop it on up with C. There we go. And we'll get a couple of logs down on the ground right here. There we go. And it will create a log pile at our feet. So how many logs did it say that we needed again? I think it said 4. Yeah, 4 logs altogether. So that's not too horribly bad. I think I'm gonna chop down. Let me see here. How many logs did we get altogether? We got 7 out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 2 extra. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. That should be actually enough to make everything that we need. So now that we've made that, what do we need to do next? The next thing that we need to do is grab us a log and make up, I think we want to make up 2 shafts. So we'll just click on that. Let's do this in the crafting window because it's a little bit easier to show you. There and there. And what we're going to want is 2 of these. So there's a couple of different options with the crafting window that we can do. We can set how many times we want it to try before it gives up. So I'm going to set this all the way up to 3 max. You can have all the way up to this many, but it depends on your mind logic. So the higher your mind logic skill is, the better. The more times that you can try and craft. But it does take stamina in order to do this. So let's go ahead and create, we want 2 shafts, I believe, altogether. Let's find out. There we got 1 and some wood scrap, so that's excellent, because we'll need that here in just a second whenever we go to light the forge. Nope, failed twice. That's fine. We'll try it again. Failing again. Man, we're just all kinds of fail today, aren't we? Failed again. And again. Oh man, our wood skills are not very good, but this will slowly increase our carpentry skills as well. So, and we definitely need that. The higher your carpentry skill is, the bigger the house that you can make. At 12 carpentry skill, I believe you can make a 2x2 house, and which is very, very small, just to let you know. That is an extremely small house, so. Oh, we've already got our 2 shafts, so cancel that. Alright, so now we need to take one of these shafts, create, tool part. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted. I want to take one of these shafts right there, and we want a mallet head. Go ahead and create one of those up. Mallet head is pretty much a hammer. Alright, excellent. We got our mallet head. So cancel all of that out. Select that. Right click on this and then create tools mallet. Tools mallet. There we go, and we've got ourselves a mallet. Excellent. So now what do we need to do? Now what we need to do is go ahead, open this up. I think I am done with the log for the moment, so I'm just going to throw it back in there. We'll come back later to it once we actually get some more stuff. But first, we need to go mining. Once we get all of the nails that we're going to need, then we can go ahead and take all of that with us. But the first thing I want to do is get that raft built so that I can put everything that we can on that raft and just go ahead and get sailing back over to our other spot, because I want to see about how long that's going to take. Let's go ahead and grab some of this peat real quick. This stuff is amazing when it comes to... There we go. Nope. Activate that. There we go. And go ahead and dig some of that up. This stuff is amazing for building fires and stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. It does weigh quite a bit, so you're only going to want to grab 1 or 2 pieces. I think I'm going to grab 1 more piece. See how much that weighs me down. Hopefully it doesn't weigh me down too terribly much. No, I can still move pretty decently, so that's not too terribly bad. Oh, wait. I didn't grab more dirt, or more peat. I grabbed dirt. So let's go ahead and drop that, because we don't want that on us. We want the peat, not the dirt. Come right back over here and grab more peat. There we go. Alright, 2 pellets of peat. That should be more than enough for what we are wanting to do. What's in here? I'm just curious as to what's in it. Huh, okay. So, as we're moving over there, we can go ahead and combine these two. How you combine items is you have to have one selected in green, and then select all the others that you want to combine that with. Right click, and then combine. That's simple. What that's going to allow us to do is we can create kindling out of this wood scrap. Right now we're moving, so it's not going to allow us to. See, you stop creating because you're moving. You must not move. So, kindling you have to have to light any fire at all whatsoever. So, let's go ahead, get on down here. So this is a nice little mine. It's got some tin, it's got some iron, and I believe it's got some lead right over here. Yeah, so this is a really nice, really, really good place. Let's go ahead and open this up, see if there's anything in here. There is, unfortunately. So what we want to do, is there anything in here? Yeah, there's stuff in here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move... I don't know whose stuff this is, and I don't want to like take their stuff. So I'm just going to move it right over there, and then we are going to come right over here. We want to be in a different tile from that, so that whenever we drop this iron on the floor, it doesn't combine with that. Alright, so I'm going to select my pickaxe. There we go. Go ahead and click on the wall, select my mine, and then I'm going to mine and prospect. And then mine twice, and then prospect. Anytime you're doing mining, that is exactly how you want to do mining, to get your prospecting skill up. See, it's already increased to 2. So what I'm going to do is going to go ahead and make a quick break here. I'm going to gather up a bunch of iron, and then get our fire started, and then we'll BRBs. All right. Alright peeps, welcome back. So I just realized how long the video is, and it's running just a little bit on the long side. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and we're going to wait for next episode to continue on with our adventure. So I hope that everyone enjoyed the episode so far, and I hope that you're also enjoying the series. If you are, please give me a big thumbs up, and also if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I put out stuff on a daily basis. So and I'm going to start trying to do 2 videos a day. So if everyone enjoys, please let me know. All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed, and take it easy.